Hey boys, have you ever looked at a single snowflake before? Well, today I have a story for you about a quiet farmer from Vermont named Wilson Bentley. You might know him as Snowflake Bentley. Wilson was born in 1865 and lived on his family farm. Winters there were deep and white. He loved watching weather, rain, wind, and especially snow. He kept notes and measurements like someone studying a hobby carefully. That kind of person is called a meteorologist, a weather student, someone who studies the sky and weather. Now, here's the challenge. Snowflakes are tiny and melt fast. People said they all look the same, just snow. But Wilson wondered, what do snow crystals really look like? To find out, Wilson built a cool trick. He attached a camera to a microscope. Let me explain. A microscope is like a super-powered magnifying glass that makes very small things look big. A photomicrograph is a photo taken through that microscope. Wilson made the first successful photograph of a single snowflake. Imagine trying to catch a tiny, delicate crystal on black cloth before it melts. That takes patience. He learned to work fast and carefully, to keep things cold and to use bright light and steady hands. People in his village were skeptical at first. They thought the idea was strange. But Wilson kept studying and photographing. He kept records for years, making thousands of pictures of snow crystals, over 5,000 photographs that showed many different shapes. Then came the exciting part. His pictures showed that snow crystals have intricate, unique patterns. No two are exactly alike. That idea helped both scientists and artists see how beautiful tiny things can be. Wilson shared his work in scientific journals and popular magazines, and in 1931, his book Snow Crystals collected many of his photographs and notes. By then, people respected his careful, patient work. Do you hear the lesson? Wilson faced doubt and a very hard technical problem: how to catch and photograph something that melts the moment you touch it. He answered by practicing, watching details, and never stopping his careful study. That's seeking wisdom. Sometimes wisdom means being still and watching closely. Sometimes it means trying the same thing again and again until it works. Wilson became a hero because he loved truth and worked patiently to find it. So when you see a snowflake next time, remember, each one is a tiny work of art and a lesson about looking carefully for the truth, and is a sign of God's great power and wisdom. Wilson Bentley taught us that seeking wisdom takes patience, attention, and courage to follow what you believe. I also really love the Snowflake Bentley used the gifts that God had given him. God had given him a love for learning, and he shared that gift with others. Like Wilson Bentley, later nicknamed Snowflake Bentley, real men seek wisdom, learning patiently, studying carefully, and cherishing truth. And when you take time to learn about God, his creations, and use the gifts that God gives you, you will be a real man too.